Hello everyone, welcome back to Square Tech. Ang subject ng review natin for today is the Samsung Galaxy A51. It has been 9 months since Samsung released this phone. Madami na ding bagong phones na lumabas from other companies with almost the same price and specs. So we are here to discuss if this phone can still compete sa mga bagong mid-range phones from other companies. Hi, you're watching Square Tech and this is Esrit Young speaking. First, let's take a look at the phone itself. For the buttons and port positioning, the power and volume buttons are located sa right side ng phone. Sa left side naman, we have the SIM card and micro SD slot. On top, we only have a microphone. And finally, at the bottom, we have the speaker grills, another microphone, a USB-C port, and a headphone jack. Design-wise, the A51 looks very now. It is modern looking. Given na nirelease tong phone na to early this year, yung design niya is hindi outdated because of the punch hole camera cutout. In fact, if i-compare mo siya from its competitors, the punch hole camera cutout of the A51 is significantly smaller. For its display, the A51 sports a 6.5-inch Super AMOLED display with a screen-to-body ratio of 87%. Though it is not curved, it does have really slim bezels. Para sa akin, Samsung is the one to beat when it comes to phone displays. And I am positive na everyone will agree na super ganda ng AMOLED panels ni Samsung. So whether you are watching movies on Netflix or simply scanning your social media accounts, you will surely have an immersive experience. And since AMOLED display nga siya, there is an under-display fingerprint scanner to wake up the phone. It is reliable, but not the fastest around. Now looking at the back, it has similarities with the likes of the S20 and Note 20 series because of its rectangular camera module. It definitely gave the A51 a flagship feel. It has a glass-tick back with a prism effect and geometric patterns. This color that we have is the Prism Crash Black that gives a rainbow of colors in certain lightings. So for me, it is a thumbs up for the overall look and build quality of the Samsung A51. Anyways, when it comes to the audio, yung loudspeaker quality is decent, however wala masyadong special sa single speaker setup niya. But it comes with a regular earphones which I recommend using most of the time. Para naman sa platform ni A51, we have an Exynos 9611 processor paired with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. You should be able to game on this phone for heavier games on medium to low settings. For Mobile Legends, bilang hindi naman siya considered as a heavy game, I've tried to turn on high frame rate and ultra mode, and based from my experience naman, kayang-kaya niya mag 60 frames per second. So for non-heavy gamers like me, na Mobile Legends lang naman ang habol, this phone is more than enough. The Galaxy A51 comes with Samsung's latest One UI 2.1 over Android 10. Personally, gustong-gusto ko yung interface ni One UI. I like the simplicity of the icons. If i-compare ko siya sa MIUI ni Xiaomi or sa EMUI ni Huawei, I'd go with Samsung's One UI kasi sobrang easy niya i-navigate and for me, it is user-friendly. The A51 is packed with 4,000 mAh battery. The phone also comes with a charger brick capable of 15-watt fast charging and a USB to USB-C type cable. Medyo maliit yung battery ni A51, pero one full charge can last a day with heavy phone usage. Now, let's move on to the camera department. Unahin na natin yung selfie cam. So for the selfie cam, it has a 32-megapixel sensor capable of wide-angle shots. For videos, it can shoot up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. For the main cam, it has a total of 4 sensors. First is the main 48-megapixel sensor. We then have a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor, a 5-megapixel macro cam, and the last one is another 5-megapixel cam for depth sensing. Sinubukan kong gamitin yung different camera modes ni A51. To be honest, yung camera performance niya was okay. It wasn't really that impressive. Medyo nag-struggle ako to take decent photos in low light conditions, lalo na for the selfie cam. but it does take really good photos pag well-lit naman yung room or in daylight. So here are the initial shots for you to check out. So in this video, we've discussed 6 major things, namely the build quality, display, software, battery, audio, camera, and gaming performance. Basically, these are the things na tinitignan or hinahanap natin when it comes to buying new phones. Sabi nga nila, there's no such thing as perfect. Even sa mga smartphones, meron at merong makakompromise na aspeto just to give more space to more important things. Now, sa case ni A51, audio and camera performance are the lowlights of this phone. The results were okay, Instagrammable pa din naman yung photos, but I've seen better results from cheaper phones. For the highlights of this phone, ang main selling point ng A51 would be its look and build quality, internals, and most especially its awesome display. For the build quality, isama na din natin yung display. You can never go wrong with Samsung's Super AMOLED panel. The colors are vibrant, it is bright and eye-catching. Plus, I do like the tiny camera cutout. The battery may seem too small in written form, but the performance is at par with its competitors. For software and gaming, the Exynos 9611 is a powerful chipset for a mid-range phone. Since hindi naman gaming phone si A51, it is a plus na you can play heavy games in medium settings. So can the Samsung Galaxy A51 still compete sa mga bagong labas na mid-range phones? I definitely think so. Well, depende naman yan sa needs and preference ng consumers. So if you are someone who is searching for a good-looking mid-range phone with decent specs under 20k budget, you might want to consider the Samsung Galaxy A51. And by the way, before we end this video, share ko lang na may ongoing Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 giveaway ang Swertech. I'll include the link in the description box below, so go ahead and join the giveaway. You might be our lucky winner. And also, please do consider subscribing to my channel for more reviews and giveaways in the future.